Thank you very much, Abraham. To bring us back, we spoke of virtual reality. Is the point to get to the feeling place specifically related to a dream job situation?
One would think that it would be.
Please
In other
clarify
words,
the
if you're
process
looking
for
for a
me.
dream job, then it seems that doing a virtual reality about that would be more effective. But what we sometimes notice is if there is something that you very much want, that you are very much not living, it's harder for you to do a virtual reality about that than it might be about some other thing. And the thing that we really want you to hear is when you are in the state of allowing, you are in the state of allowing. So you could do a virtual reality about anything that would make you feel good, and if you could maintain those kinds of virtual realities that make you feel good, then your dream job would come because you've already asked for it. But the reason that that's hard to hear is because since work is something that you're probably going to think about, and since the way you've been thinking about it is the way you're probably going to think about it, then doing the virtual reality about work and changing the way you think about that sometimes can be helpful. Did you get that answer? So the answer is you don't have to think about the work to get the dream job. But since you're probably going to think about the work anyway, then it is good to practice thinking about it in a way that allows the dream job.
Do you suggest...
Here's an example of this.
Please.
Jerry and
Thank you.
Esther, as you know, travel a great deal. And one of their favorite places to be is in California at a little city near San Diego called La Jolla. And they like to sit down on the cliffs, on the big rocks, and just watch the beautiful water and the birds and the seals and the sea lions. And through the years, as they sit there on these big rocks, Esther will say to Jerry, "I just need this one big rock." And she means that big rock. And then she will say to him, "You just get that end and I'll get the other end." Teasing. And she's been playing this game for many, many years. Anytime they see a big rock, especially those big rocks that sprawl that you can lay your body on, Esther wants them. So recently, in building their new office, they made a decision to put a water feature in. And a company from California gave them a proposal, and they gave them a clay model. And the clay model just looks like a little river stream sort of winding through this place, and there's a little pond at the end of it. And Esther and Jerry agreed that it would be wonderful to have some moving water there, and so they signed the contract. And then the water garden was begun and nearly finished while Jerry and Esther were away. And when they returned to Texas to find truckload after truckload of great big rocks had been brought in, and Jerry has been commenting to Esther over and over again, he can hardly believe it, that all she's been saying is, "I would like that rock, I would like that rock," and it seems that all of them have now been brought to Texas. Now, Esther has not been thinking about those rocks. In other words, she has not been missing them or lamenting the fact that she didn't have them or programming for them or doing virtual realities about them either. In other words, everything that you have ever said that you want is on its way to you as long as you are in the place of allowing it to be. Our friend earlier was talking about, is it possible to be offering a vibration that is allowing about one thing and a vibration that is not allowing about another thing without messing up the thing that you are wanting? And what we would say about that is if Esther were feeling uncomfortable about things not coming to her, or if she had something that she'd really been wanting that was not coming and she'd really been focused on it, then perhaps the rocks would have not made their easy way to her. In other words, your feeling of allowing is a general feeling rather than a specific feeling. So does that answer your question? Really, the simple answer and the accurate answer is just get feeling good and everything you want will come. And if it's easier to feel good about some things than others, then that's what we would feel good about.
Sure. I'm quite sensitive to energy, and I can just feel, literally feel that beautiful. To me, it's like a very soft, kind of like a spongy feeling of energy when I know I'm really allowing. Just keep Keep that feeling.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes. Now let's do a virtual reality. You're the director of it. You get to choose anything. And so where is this going to take place? Well, let us add one more thing here.
Sure.
In a virtual reality, the tendency that we see with our physical friends is to take some problem and drag it into a virtual reality and try to fix it. And that misuses virtual reality, because virtual reality is the place that you go where you have a clear, open, pure vibration. It's not a place to go fix something. Mm-hmm. It's a place to practice the vibration of allowing.
Okay.
For example, you would not build a new house in your virtual reality and then notice that the roof was leaking and then bring repairmen in. You would just create a virtual reality house that pleases you. And so the same sort of thing is true here. So you get, where is this virtual reality going to take place? You get to pick the place.
Knoxville, Tennessee.
And are we outdoors or indoors?
Indoors.
And is it a private place or is it a commercial place?
A commercial office building.
And is it a high-rise building or is it a sprawling building?
Three-story.
Three-story building. And is it one company in this building, or are there a number of different companies housed in the same building?
2 companies are in the building.
Now, you get to choose it any way you want. So, in other words, we are not asking for honesty, truth, practicality. We are just asking the creator of this vision to lay it out for us in a way that we can understand it. So you're in this building. Is it daytime or nighttime?
Beautiful daytime.
And what is the lighting situation in the building? Is there plenty of outside light coming in?
Oh, yes. There are skylights and plants, beautiful plants flowering.
And what does the atmosphere feel like in there? Is the air fresh and nice? Are the rooms open? What does it feel like?
It's much like a San Diego villa, wide open porches.
Very good. And how are you attired?
About like I am now, maybe with a Aloha shirt on, though.
And who else is there?
I'm seeing clients both individually and in groups. There's a beautiful, happy staff, about 4 or 5 of us, seeing persons. It's a psychotherapeutic medical setting with a group practice.
And the general atmosphere is one of?
Joy, and we're on a great, exciting adventure together.
And as people are coming to visit with you that you will be assisting, their attitude is one of?
Anticipation, hopeful anticipation.
Very good.
Open to Abraham concepts. That's so important to me.
Or not.
Okay.
In other words, be easy. In other words, they're happy people looking for value,
Right.
anticipating finding it there, you able to easily guide them.
Okay.
All right, now you've set a very good scene and it all feels very good. So now someone has just come in. It is your first client in your new space, and you say to them,
Hi, welcome to the rest of your life.
and they say to you, and your scene is about up, you have about 8 seconds, and they say to you,
Are you for real?
all right. Now choose another, about anything. Where is this taking place?
Okay. You mean another virtual reality? Okay.
Remember its purpose. Its purpose is not to teach anyone anything. Its purpose is to ring your bells. Its purpose is to lighten your heart. Its purpose is to put you in an allowing place. In other words, you're practicing a vibration that lets your own well-being in.
Sure, thank you. Yeah. Part of my virtual reality experience here is the time to take time away to spend with the lady and love of my life. And probably about 5 or 6 cruises a year of 2 weeks each.
Now, before you go there, we want to talk about that just a little bit, because we have only just begun a virtual reality about your new work environment, and already you're wanting to take time away.
Okay, I'll stay with my original first. No, I'll stay with number 1.
Well, we just thought it was worth mentioning. In other words, it seems that this beautiful, good-feeling place would be compelling. In other words, that's the way you're wanting it to feel. You're wanting it to feel like the place that you want to be.
Okay.
And now we're playing with you a little bit because,
That's okay.
of course, it is wonderful to take a cruise with somebody that you love. And sometimes in doing that, in playing a virtual reality like that, you can find a little snatch of something that feels good that can be very beneficial to you. But we think that when you're virtual realitying about your new work environment, and then the very next thing that you're wanting to do is take a cruise somewhere, that it's an indication that your vibration is not quite where you're wanting it to be relative to your new work environment.
Okay.
In other words, we would like you to say, oh, I'm in my new environment, and the love of my life wants to go on a vacation, and I want to go too, but not yet. Not yet. Everything is going so well here. Everything's unfolding. I'm just getting my feet wet. When I wake up in the morning, it's the first thing I'm thinking about. I can hardly get down there. I'm looking at my clock. I can't believe the day has passed already. The appointments are moving by so fast. I'm having such good experiences with so many people. It's such a good feeling place to be. I wish everybody that I knew could find a way to dovetail in here. It is such a wonderful experience. Get a sense of it?
Yes, thank you so much on that.